Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna make bread rolls, and we're gonna start with 300 ml lukewarm water, and then we're gonna proceed with the rest of the ingredients. Let's get started. I have the water here. I have 9 grams of yeast, and then in here I have 600 grams of flour with 16 grams of salt. And then I have 50 ml of vegetable oil. And then we can mix it all up with a spoon or before I put this into the mixer. Usually I do everything with no measurements. I just go with let's see, I'm gonna add 50 ml of extra water, so that's gonna bring us to 350 ml. I usually don't measure, I go everything by eyeballing because I make bread very frequent, so to me that's just every day or every second day, so with experience. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this dough to the mixer now to mix it up. Now I'm gonna start my mixer to mix the dough. After the dough is nicely done and combined, we're gonna put it into the larger bowl so it can rise for 1 hour. And I actually oiled this bowl. Then I'm gonna put this in. You usually want to find larger bowl so it has some space to grow. And then now we're gonna cover this with a wrap. That's what I usually do. And it's ready within 1 hour, so I'll show you the next step. Here we have our dough, and it's been 1 hour. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna divide this with my divider. I'll probably do 8 equal pieces. You can go ahead and take a scale. I'm gonna just go ahead and eyeball it. So I have 8 approximately equal pieces. What I'm gonna do, I'll take every single one and I'll show you what I do. First, I'm gonna take one that I split in 2 and I'm gonna roll it. Try to roll it like into long, like very long rope, I would say. You do that actually with your palm with the palm of your hand. And then what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put them together and braid them. So you just go ahead, I'll go ahead and hold with one hand and then twist and then twist with the other one. Just keep twisting until the end. Once you have the whole rope twisted, the next step you do is you go with one end toward the center, one end around and underneath, and you get beautiful roll. It's gonna be tasting amazing and the most beautiful roll that you can find. And it goes on the parchment tray, and I'll continue with the rest of them. I'll show you one more. So I split them in two. I make a roll. If you do not have one of these silicone mats, I would highly recommend it. These are great, awesome, helpful, and the best baker's friend in the kitchen. I also highly recommend parchment paper from Costco. So we go the same, we're gonna hold one end and then twist and twist with the other one. If you do have a hard time working with one hand and holding the other, you can use an object to hold it and then work with the rest of it. So we have the twist, we go into the center with one and then move around, put the end on the bottom, and then we have a beautiful roll. So that's how I'm gonna work with every single one, and you actually have to space them on your baking dish. Now that I have all my rolls are nicely put into the baking dish, they're gonna rise about 30 to 40 minutes in a nice and draft-free space, and then I'll come back with them later on. Before baking, I'll show you what's the next step. They look beautiful, like a little roses. I'll see you later. Here I have my rolls after 30 minutes, and they have risen beautifully, and I'm gonna go ahead and brush them with the water, which is just plain lukewarm or cold, it could be water, and I'll add some seeds. If you don't want any seeds, you can leave it plain, which I will do too, because my kids don't like as much as to have sesame or flax seeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush them lightly with just the water, plain water. And then if you want any seeds, like flax seeds, I'm gonna add to this one right there. I'll mix some sesame seeds, here we go, which is the stem. Maybe I'll add to this one just the sesame seeds by itself. And let's see, on this one I'll do the mix. and the rest I'm gonna leave plain. So I'll just add the water. My oven is, I have a gas stove, so my oven is on at 425. I'm gonna leave this in for 5 minutes on 425, and after 5 minutes I will drop it to 385, so 385 degrees, and it will bake total from beginning to end about 25 minutes the most. You always have to know your oven. Electric or gas are different, the temperatures are different. You have to pay attention of how long it will be baked. It could be sooner or later. So I'll see you soon. And here they are, so beautiful after baking. They baked exactly 25 minutes. I have actually increased the temperature to 395 after the last 10 minutes of baking, 395. And now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some butter. I have melted butter that I'm gonna go ahead and brush on top of each roll. That's what I usually do with bread, or any bread rolls or breadsticks, anything that I make. I apply butter, and then basically when I cool them on the rack, the butter gets absorbed inside, and you don't feel or smell any butter. But buttery rolls are always great. They're awesome. So after 25 minutes, you get beautiful rolls. And now I'm gonna go ahead and transfer them to a rack, cooling rack. So this is how they look from the bottom. They're beautiful and well baked. One of the seeds, sesame seeds. Here they are, so beautiful.